What's up? This is Gerald D. Duncan, also known as G. Duncan, and I'm here to shine light on something. And what I'm shining light on is actually something that you're already aware of. You're aware that you're an artist, a creative individual who has more to give to the world than you're currently giving. You have more value, you have a talent, you have a gift that you would like to provide to others and to be able to profit off of, and yet you're not doing it. So let's discuss that. What I'm going to do during this video is I'm going to give you three things to consider which will assist you to be able to move into the place that you desire to be. See, I'm very similar to you. I was living my life with wrinkles in the seams, blowing off steam. To iron things out, to suppress to intervene, it was hard to clean these loads of debt. Though going with the tide unloads more sweat. I tried not to get caught in the crowd. Found barrel crash a jet to pull you down. Throw salt, upset at your red now. That's having their sunset means your sundown. That spun me round till survive became my MO. Expected rich by 25, though life ain't get that memo. I tried to fix it, couldn't pivot. It was said I've been broke. The ticket was removed of the shade from my window. That's to say that my mental was to get my foot in door. But focusing on getting by, that ain't what living for. I got tired of singing blues. I refused to step the feet, so I stepped into them shoes of that one I choose to be. I was like, but I had to step into the shoes of the person I desired to be, to give my value proposition to the world, and to actually be able to add value to the world. That's one of the main reasons why I'm here talking to you right now, because this is part of who I am. I shine light on things. I utilize my voice to be able to communicate messages. I do music. I write, I rap, I produce. But I previously was not in this situation. I previously dealt with issues where I wasn't the artist, or I wasn't the person, the individual that I know I needed to be. You see, the person that I needed to be at one point in time did not align with the views of some people that were very close in my life. See, I lived in a toxic environment, an environment where whenever I tried to align myself with my ideal self, or the person and the artist that I know I was capable of becoming, I heard very negative talk. I felt very negative energy. People told me that I couldn't do it. So the first thing that I want you to consider is, are you in a toxic environment? And if so, I strongly encourage you to leave that environment, because you don't deserve to be put down. You don't deserve to have anybody to minimize your greatness. And that's difficult at times, because even once we do step into those ideal shoes of ours and we begin our journey, sometimes people minimize our value. Let's say I'm a photographer. It may be that people are coming to me to do photo shoots and they feel as if they're doing me a favor. They don't recognize that I'm trying to make a living off of my art. I'm trying to make a living off of my passion. The reason why they minimize your value is because they may not see that much value in your skill. I originally was dealing with clients and customers who did not see the great value in my skill, and therefore they minimized that value. They didn't want to pay me. They wanted to hook up. They would be willing to pay so-called professionals, but they didn't see me in that light. And because of that, I struggled to get clients and to get paying customers. Because of that struggle, I had to keep a job on the side. I had to keep a 9-to-5, a job that I wasn't passionate about, a job that I actually felt demoralized in. I didn't feel good like when I was pursuing my art. I didn't feel as if I was giving a value to the world, that I was doing what I was put on this earth for. And because of that, it was a dreadful experience. And doing that work actually took energy from the thing that I was passionate about. I just wanted to get to a place where I could focus on my art, where I didn't have to worry about that 9-to-5 job, and I could give my best hours of my day to the thing that I felt I was giving the most value to the world through. Because my art at that time was taking money from me. In order to be able to produce music and eventually to write and perform and get my music mixed and mastered, I had to pay, I had to invest in it. So my art was actually taking money from my life instead of giving money to my life. I wanted to get to a place where not only was my art not taken away from me, but that my art was actually bringing in income. See, I wanted to prove my passion profitable. And that's the journey that I set myself on, to prove passion profitable. Going back to the first thing to know, I removed myself from toxic environment. I removed myself from individuals who did not help my mission. That required me to be aware of who I am and to change my I am. I had to start referring to myself as an artist, as a coach, as a person who could shine light on issues and assist people to get to the next level. Before I did that, when I just referred to myself as a professional or a teacher, I wasn't actually moving within the direction that I needed to go. So becoming aware of who I am, how I was uniquely created in this world, and then communicating that to myself and then to others, I started to make progress. But I didn't start to make money. Struggling to find customers and also struggling to find collaborators. I got to a point where I was close to quitting. You see, that toxic environment that I was previously in caused me to struggle with self-esteem issues, caused me to minimize my greatness and my talent and my skill. So I started to believe that people wouldn't want to collab with me. Who was I? People wouldn't want to buy from me. Who am I? But when I started to focus in on that I got a gift. I started getting the understanding of how to prove my passion profitable. I started understanding how to make money off of my music, how to make money off of my art. I learned about how to make money online, how to develop a tribe. In order to do that, being aware of who I am, I had to realize and understand the value that I could provide to people. By understanding who I could provide value to, I could define my market. I could target that market, and I could locate people who wanted to receive my value. Not people who want to take advantage of me and try to get a freebie, but people who saw value in what I had to provide and desired to compensate me for the value that I would be giving them. I found my niche. I found my focus in where I could develop super fans. People that wanted to invest in me based off me investing in them. So that second thing you may want to do as an artist is find your market, locate your niche, understand who you are and the value that you can provide to others, and begin doing so. And understand who would be most likely to benefit from your value and to appreciate your value. The last thing was that even once I came to understand that I need to find a niche, and also even how to locate that niche using online marketing, I had to find a rhythm. I had to find the rhythm. Not my rhythm, but the rhythm. You see, I was walking to the beat of my own drum. I had got used to trying to do things myself, and honestly, I didn't want to invest in other people and other services because I was broke. I was really broke. And that lack of faith, still tied to the lack of self-esteem, caused me to struggle for a while, even though I had the knowledge of how to make it happen. The last thing that I had to come to understand was that I need to surround myself with individuals that have like-minded goals and ideas and who was willing to assist me on my journey. Now, let me specify this. At one point in time, I thought that if I got the right collaborator, or if I worked with the right artist, I could be helped. I would be saved. If I got signed, if I won the lottery, I would be saved. That's the wrong mindset. Everything is within you. You have the talent, the skills, everything that you need. You have every resource at the tip of your fingers to make your ideal life. All you gotta do is step in those shoes and walk. You need to understand that everything is within you. But realizing that everything is within you doesn't mean that you need to do it yourself. Third thing, become psychologically empowered. Know how to utilize your resources. All power is within you. And you can't rely on another person to make your dream come true. But you can utilize all resources available to you. And being empowered is knowing how to utilize your environment as a means to shape your life. To utilize the people around you to motivate you, to hold you accountable, and to assist you to get to the place that you need to be. So utilizing your environment to fall in sync with it and to catch the rhythm of those moving in the direction of where you would like to be located. So I hope that you can utilize the 3 tips that I just left you with. 1, removing yourself from all toxic energy, removing all toxic people out of your life, and removing yourself from any toxic environments. 2, figuring out who you are, finding your I am, and then declaring who that I am is. Defining your I am and coming to understand what market or which clients or customers or fans would most find value in what you have to provide. And 3, utilizing your environment and others like you to get yourself to the place that you desire to be. Falling in rhythm with situations, people, programs, institutions, movements that align with your ideal self. That last point is still something that I continue to expand on. I personally like to surround myself with creatives who have that entrepreneurial spirit. Those who are willing to take their own destiny and to steer it in the right direction. I have a couple resources which may be of use to you. One is the private Facebook group, DIY Hustle. In DIY Hustle is a community of hot wires. People who've come to understand who they are as individuals and to carve out their why. And they're passionate about it. So they utilize their passion to become hot, to find that why. That's why I say hot wires. They're willing to utilize any tricks of the trade, any resources. They're willing to utilize any shortcuts which will assist them to get to their destination in the most ideal of times. Because they have come to the conclusion that they definitely have a purpose on this earth. And it's their responsibility, not just to themselves, but to the world, to provide that as soon as possible. So they're set on reaching that goal, so in the shortest of times. So the group is aimed at finding others who will hold each other accountable, share resources, provide support, and also provide guidance when their knowledge and experience can be of an assist to another member. Joining the Facebook group is free. However, if you desire personal consulting or personal coaching from myself, I would suggest that you join the DIY Hustle Mastermind and Group Coaching. With the Mastermind, similar to the Facebook group, you have a smaller group of individuals who you get to know on a more personal basis and who you get to personally assist in holding accountable and who you have to assist you to be accountable to your goals and your purpose. Further, I'm involved with the group, coaching, giving advice, and also assisting on any specific instances where you may need help. If you decide to focus and really zero in on proving your passion profitable, you may want to utilize ClickFunnels. There's a link attached to this video where you can get 2 weeks of ClickFunnels for free, just to try it out. But if you do join ClickFunnels, and if you join ClickFunnels through my affiliate account, I will personally assist you and give you coaching and consulting as far as getting your funnel started and assisting you to prove your passion profitable. Finally, you can visit my personal website, ProvePassionProfitable.com, and find a number of resources, free and very low cost, which may assist you to be able to monetize your talents and passions in a very expeditious manner, in a quicker manner than you would do so if you just did it on your own. One thing on the site is a Facebook monetization, PLR. It's private label rights. Depending on PLR, you may receive the right to utilize it personally, to get whatever knowledge you can from it, but also to sell it or to use it as a list builder. The Facebook monetization strategies, PLR, on my site currently costs $1 for the time being. And with that $1, you get the knowledge of how to utilize and monetize your Facebook and your following, but also you get the right to be able to sell that PLR to others and to even rebrand it as your own, to be able to establish yourself as an expert. So this was G Duncan shining a light on something. I hope my light can inspire your own light. So please, let your light shine.